Hey everybody, how you doing? Hopefully doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer you up, at least distract you. Okay, there are my other babies, and it's my last one for a little while. I hope not, because this origami holds itself as a logo looking way better with all its creases a little folded, a lot better than it is like this with the brace that's supposed to make it fly, and the ridges. The ridges look perfect, by the way. I love the ridges I made here. This is a sailplane, and this sailplane needs something to make it go up, so that's what you have here. It has a section that may glide if I correct it and do a better job. Now the center, this is about a triangle that goes like this, kind of like the top of a house. Okay, so it's got 3 tips, right? That's what this is made of. Okay, 3 sides, and all these lines have to do with the tips of the triangle first, and the sides of the triangles coinciding with one tip at a time. You know, which is interesting. All 3 tips and all 3 sides coinciding one at a time, straight lines, and then all the other lines in between fall into place somehow logically as well, not just to do with that, but where they should be at. It's very interesting because when you're done with them, what I call like an 8-bit type of style of we call it like it just spans out these ray looking things that you're seeing all the way around, and this is the center of the circle right there. The tip, the very tip, is the center of the circle. So yeah, that's that. And I wanted contrast, so you're seeing a little bit of blue because that's what's seeping through the paper. That's the other paper, the same paper, it's just one triangle. I'm just saying it's just the other side of the paper. This is one side, this is the other side, these two. That's why you're seeing some of the ink come through. See, animals have different shadings of color. If they're the same color, they're gonna have different shades of it. So I wanted that to show through, okay? Like this is just seeping through. This is one side, this is the other side over there. This one side, it's the other side. The most beautiful thing that I experienced this time around, I'm glad it's the eagle. It's like God's telling me something. Willie, one day you're gonna understand math, I think, because you're already understanding something with your eyes and your hands and your mind, without numbers, without geometry, without angles or anything. You're just learning how to line up sides with corners, sides with corners, and things like that. Creases with creases and things like that. A lot of tricks that go with origami, and they're working for me like some kind of science tool. All those things I said and plus more, helping me understand science. Look at this. Look at that ray shine down. Looks like a street, right? Look at that. I'm flapping this over. It's covered up now, like a perfectly, pretty much. See? Perfectly. Now I could just open it up. See? Look at that. Look at that. So what I was suspecting in my mind, everything I was putting together, I knew somehow it was gonna coincide. I just didn't believe it was really gonna happen like this. I didn't know everything was gonna line up like this, guys. I gotta use my other hand now. I didn't know everything was gonna line up like this. Look at this. First of all, like this, it lines up on this side too. I mean, everything. You know what's interesting about this whole thing? I think that lines up pretty good. Not perfectly, but wow. It's amazing. Okay? It just blows me away that everything's alternating too. Everything is the opposite of each other, you know? Now this might be hovering. Not kind of like a sailplane. These wings are going, when I flip it over, they're gonna be going, they go up now. But when I flip it downwards, this piece, this tail piece, like a, you know, might be funneling air and hovering like a flat piece. Hovering, not more like flying. I don't know if it'll go up further or anything. You need some kind of tail for just one section like this here. Okay, you might need a tail or something to make it fly. I've never made a plane that looks plain like this little piece here. Not plain like this, just plain looking, like the tail only. I'm gonna try an experiment sooner or later and just try to develop just the tail. I know it sounds strange, but I'm gonna stick to all the rules to get the exact size And I'm just gonna cut it out. So it's gonna be a waste of paper. I hate. I'm gonna lose the rest of the bird, or I could just paste it back on somehow. I'm gonna find a procedure to remove it and put it back on. There you go, guys. That'll be new. So here's my counterweight. Here's my rod. There's no other bar. Because this is bigger. The creases are good enough on this to keep it together, and the stretch from left to right it's good enough to keep it nice and together from this bow here. And I know it's a bow style because I had to move it up to put some more gap in the wings, to flex the wings. Okay, so I had to pull it up like a bow and tape it up here further forward, and then tape it down further forward. So it's now it literally is a bow style that's holding these wings. So I can have more like of a dip in the back, so the air could travel better back there. And let's show you those blades again. These blades look nice. Let's show it from the other angle though. I don't know if I could do that because we're in a weird angle here. So it's just a dip on this side and the opposite on this side, see? There you go. Okay, that's cool. I needed the light for that, so I had to go in that direction to get that light. All right, so this is the opposite side. So it's bending up like this, these ridges here. It's basically a permanent, once you set them up, a permanent, I forgot what you call that. I'm thinking lever, because you're using something. I forgot what that's called. It's just to make it go up and down the plane. Instead of having them back here, I put them in the front. It's just fun like that. And what I don't like about things that are this small, they're harder to adjust to fly. So it's more like a hobbyist type of thing. I don't think it's too it's just not very competitive. I think it would be great for some kind of great hang glider because you have bigger specs. This is like very miniature. So these are more like tolerance. Very small tolerances when you're bending them. It's very hard to get it right to make it to fly evenly straight. I've done it a few times though. It was also my mistake in how I throw. So I had to change my throw and my fly. When you're throwing these, you're flying them. When you're flying them, you're throwing them too. And you gotta do them both right. You gotta feel the wind in the wings when you're throwing them, before you throw them. And you gotta let go of them just right in the air so that they fly straight. And it's very difficult. I see my mistakes in a camera that I'm doing with my hand more than I do in person. I say, oh, that's what I was doing. Oh, that's what I was doing. I try to remember for the next time. And it's like somebody else is aiming for me, because every time I look in the camera at my results, I come back and I adjust my hand, see what works better. And naturally, it flew a lot better with that idea. When I threw it finally a few more times, it's flying straight. And it's just hard to deal with the tolerances of these. This means that this is very small. That if there was a person as big as an eagle, they'd have an easier time adjusting the front, Or if this is as big as an eagle, and you had a person as big as a regular size person, if this was a regular size eagle size, right? A regular size person, you could probably adjust these a lot easier because this would be way bigger. Eagle is massive. An eagle is just gigantic, pretty much to me. Horrifying me. I think it would horrify me for the first time, because I know it's protecting its young and stuff like that, or hunting. But anyway, this would be so much bigger and easier to adjust, these flaps here, okay? Let's call them flaps, okay? For now, because I forgot what it's called technically for planes and stuff. This is a sailplane, okay? Not the back, not this section. This is more like a hover plane right here, a hovercraft looking thing, and I'm gonna try and reproduce it by itself, okay? So that's doing something different totally, which is like kind of like that hover style of that tail. Really, really, really complements and cooperates to this here in the front, the front of it, like a cloud, the front, okay? That's what, and it just helps it. I think it might be even stabilizing it because it's gliding. It's not doing the flying. This is doing the flying down here, okay? That's the opposite. These are going up, so take a look. These are going up, and those down there are going down. They hover, these fly. It's really fantastic. I love this project, and the math is rocking. Like the fractions, the ray style, where I decided to logically put all the lines, the first lines especially, and we might go over that one day. I hope you saw some of my videos so you can see exactly where the lines are, so you get an idea. Says, oh, I know exactly what he did. I get what he's saying. And I can reproduce this anyway, just take a picture of it. Hey guys, if you guys take this because I gave it away, kind of, more power to you. I think it's very educational, a very educational piece. But I like it when it doesn't have the rod or anything, just to mention that again. None of this stuff. It looks more like a very iconic, more of a origami, how would you say, logo. This looks okay as a logo, but it's very flat. I like the other version that just curls up beautifully, and all the bends are there. Even this is indent bend is there. The indent bend is there to show off the tail. There's a line here sticking up, line here sticking up. Everything else is sticking up too from here and beyond. That's the only dip. That's the only dip there. That sticks up higher. This sticks up higher. From here, all this stuff sticks up, and it just rests totally different. You know what it looks like when I had it, and you gotta look at the videos so you can see it for yourself. The rest of these videos before this, that it looks like a perfect logo. At the same time, it looks like a what do you call that? A hood ornament. It looks perfect, like for a car hood ornament of the future. And the car would have to look futuristic and similar to like an origami looking style car. With what a strange design that would be in the future, that cars are influenced by origami. And the hood ornament that I made out of this, with in other words, no supports. The paper was supporting itself. It was folded, it was more folded. This is stretching it out, so basically stretching its wings. Now, I'm gonna say that it's stretching. The bow is stretching its wings. It's counterweighted and everything. That counterweight is interfering with the flow quite a bit. I want to separate that and let some airflow so the front doesn't get flattened either. This is the front here. It's supposed to fold all the way. It's supposed to stay up all the way to the top, and it's not anymore. There's tape up there. So it's gonna take some innovation a little bit more, even though this is very innovative for the fractional math array style looking thing that starts from the middle. And like I said, the middle is right there, okay, of the whole triangle. You could imagine the whole triangle like this, and the middle is right around here. Whole triangle like this, like that, just like that, and the circle, and then the rays go around, and the middle point is right there, perfectly right there. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. This is something that I want you guys, if you can, have a good time. This is a shuffle piece, shuffle and fold piece. That means you can shuffle around this piece, the triangle, once you get all the lines and stuff. It's harder not to put the marker lines on it because you might not see in the light well enough some of the creases. So those marker lines are gonna help you create a lot faster. The way I create, believe it or not, is through exploration. This bird, this gorgeous bird, was made out of the same triangle and a bunch of other crafts looking like kites and other vehicles as well. I made something that looked like a shuttle out of the same type of triangle type of idea, okay, with the ray system going around like that in the middle. Okay, it's about shuffling and folding under until you find something that you see that's tangible, they could do something. But almost everything I find tangible always flies. I don't know why. That's all I can find sometimes. One of the things I've done is a chandelier. That's like the only thing I've done that's not flying, in my apartment. Pretty much everything flies. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys are the best. Bid you well for the, just take care of yourself, and please like and subscribe if you're feeling me. Take care. Bye bye.